All right.
I was really freaked out, and I was old enough where I was like, that's fake, okay. But a little kid in there would be absolutely traumatized.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was called, was Alien Encounter, but I could be wrong. But I remember distinctly. That was like the one thing about that trip that I remember was like, I was like, I'm never going in that place again.
Now that makes me think of how do we make that more deadly?
Just
and real?
refresh
we replace
it.
the breath with like a buzz saw that gets closer and closer, and if you turn your head, it'll get even closer, and if you panic and your heart rate goes up too high, it'll stab you right in the back and decapitate you instantly.
Or you just buckle everyone in and strap them in so they can't leave, and you release a bunch of rabid, starving animals.
I mean, that too, man. That too. That's
There
not
he
really
goes.
fun, though. You know, that's not fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking for entertainment value here.
That's a little more grisly.
Okay, well, it starts off as a gladiator battle.
I'm back.
and
Game's
someone up
alive.
against This like pack of hungry wolves. They have like a little wooden sword or something, so they can't win the fight. And then once they lose, then the gates drop and
Loading
everyone gets eaten.
crashed
That's not
on
a
me.
ride, though. It's not a ride.
What
You
does
gotta-
Joaquin Phoenix give the thumbs up?
Okay,
Yeah.
screw me
Meanwhile,
here.
you're spinning in this
Surprised.
side. Your centripetal force as you're
Actually,
spinning keeps you
not
in
that
place, and I don't fucking know.
Yeah, okay. It's
that way
two
either.
people spinning, but they are on two separate wheels next to each other, and they have to try to stab each other as they spin. It's like you got to time your spin so you line up and I missed. Or it's knife throwing. You're staged across from each other.
Yeah.
You're trying to hit targets around the other person,
Take
but
the
not the
Wonder
person
Glue.
themselves. And if you hit all the targets, you win. It's like balloons around them.
Oh, it's like the drop. It's like the dunk machine.
How you
If they
doing?
hit a target, then the person drops to their death.
yeah, but you're throwing knives anyway. So.
Yeah, in case you hit them and kill them, you automatically win. But-
Of course. All right, well, I think we've explored the depths of what dangerous amusement park rides and roller coasters that we could possibly get. It was a wonderful episode with lots of twists and turns, but we're
nope,
still
not that
alive at
way.
the end, but maybe we lost some of our listeners along the way. Hopefully it was a good time.
Twists, turns, loops, and hills.
All the
And
way.
We got all kinds of things.
And twisty doos.
All right, I'm going to tabulate the points here. This was an excellent episode for both of you, but
Pilot
looks like, Wade, you're clocking
Swear?
in at 4 points, so
There
that's
it is.
respectable. That's good.
It's a new record.
That's.
I win.
And Bob, you have
Oh, there's
6.
actually 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of them up there.
And,
I'll grab a couple
everyone
extras.
knows my
Why
point
not?
scoring system is fair,
right.
balanced, and appropriate.
Sure.
Can I protest and get more points?
You can protest.
Let's
it doesn't guarantee
get out of
you'll
here.
All right, I protest.
You don't get any more.
Okay, I tried.
You did try. Gotta give you that.
Let's
But Bob,
go sit
congratulations, you
back.
won.
Finally.
How do you feel?
Been in a big drought, man. Feels good. It's like there's a weight off my chest.
Yeah, you haven't won in a while.
No, I haven't. It's funny. I pointed out that I was winning a lot, and then suddenly I kept losing episodes where both of you were like, yeah, Bob should have won, but he didn't. So crazy
Alright.
how that happened.
It's a funny thing. Life is funny that way, yeah.
Weird. It's weird.
You act like we can remember what happened. I don't remember what
Uh-huh.
we recorded last week.
I'm not mad about it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think you remember what's happening in the episode that we're doing, so, let alone last week.
This one was about
Oh, I got an idea.
dangerous chairs.
I can just steal one from Camp
That's
McCarran.
true.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's the one. All right, man. Thank you,
I
Bob. Would you
think
like to make
if
an
I'm
acceptance speech,
lucky.
or would you like to sign us off for today?
I deserve this. Thank you all for listening, and suck it, Wade.
All right, what is it?
My victory. It's metaphor. You don't have to suck anything.
Oh, all right, well, that's less exciting.
You can suck whatever you want. Just pretend it's what I want.
That's
All right. Well, good job. We'll keep that in mind as we head off, and we'll see everyone here next week. Well, we
Ooh,
won't
is
see
this
them.
gas station
Hear
got a fire
You'll hear us. We
hose?
won't hear you, but you'll hear us next
Are
week.
you hearing the listeners?
Be sure to follow us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us to.
Probably not.
Podcast out.
Hope. All right. I know
Good evening,
Camp
gentle
McCarran
listener,
has
and welcome
one
to
in the corner,
Distractable.
but I don't
A
remember if
Woodhouse
it has a
production
fire hose
with your
nozzle or
hosts,
not.
Moribund Mark, Blissful
We'll
Bob,
see.
and Wandering Wade. This week, the banal bickering bunch bring their brilliance to the bravest of broadcasts. Yes, it's time for what some find the hardest thing to say. I was wrong.
I was
Please
wrong.
prepare thy humble pie and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to Distractable. This is a podcast. We talk about stuff, usually not the topic of the day, but sometimes the topic of the day, and I get to set the topic of the day because I'm the host of the day. I will do that. But first,
Can I pick?
no.
Okay.
I was going to introduce you, but you talked anyway. That's Wade. Wade is here, everybody.
Hey.
You know Wade. He's one of those guys. The other one that's here is Mark.
That's me. I wait my turn.
A point for waiting your turn, Mark. Excellent job.
Please.
Thank you.
What about a point for eagerness?
No, the eager beaver doesn't get the worm.
I
The patient bird gets the worm. Pretty sure that's the saying.
I thought the earlier you went, the more likely you were to find worms.
No, that has nothing to do with it. It's about being respectful. Gotta have
Please,
respect.
I need a fire hose
Anyway.
nozzle.
Being outside the norm then?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Oh,
Small talk.
yes.
Small talk. We usually make small talk.
How do I get hit?
I got rug
There we go.
in my office. Did I talk about that already? Did I
Yoink.
tell you guys about my rug?
No.
You asked if we knew about your rug.
Purple, big, helping with the sound, the bounciness.
Is it on the floor?
Yes, it's a floor rug.
There are
Actually.
some people that put rugs on the walls.
Yeah.
That is
Mission
a thing.
I
has
gotta
been
get that. I
completed.
kinda need some wall rugs because my office is a hard box. Got hardwood floors and hard walls, and I have not sound treated it, even though I've been recording and streaming here for
Alright.
months now.
You get some of those soft
I want to
ones.
get level
Very good for
30
supporting
before I
it out.
start any
I do
DLCs, but I
need
also
soft
kind of
ones.
want to finish
Well, I
the
mean,
main
actually,
story
that's
to
not
a
a bad
point
idea.
where
I
I'm
looked up a lot of,
satisfied.
like, acoustical treatment because I've been doing
It's
it
not
lately
the first
because
time I
do
played
office,
Fallout
like,
New
if I just
Vegas.
put a carpet on the wall, like
This
a
is
big
like my,
shag rug,
I
that would
don't
be
know,
cheaper than some of
14th
these
time.
acoustical panels that they have, and it would probably be
15th.
better.
Well, that's the thing.
Playthrough,
they sell
more.
those big like sound blankets.
I have
that
no
you're meant to
idea.
hang
I lost
over
track.
walls and stuff. They charge out the ass for what is effectively a quilted, synthetic fiber blanket. You probably could
Yeah.
go on like Wayfair or Amazon. I got this rug on Amazon. I think it's 7 by 10. It's
I
pretty
think
big
that's
rectangle.
all I
It's like
need.
90
I should have
bucks
got
or
closer.
less.
Oh
Way
well.
cheaper than any acoustic treatment stuff I've ever seen online.
Should
I'm gonna look up
fix
Could
this.
pick up a quilting, make your own.
Should I
Okay,
think I
I'm
got
gonna
everything I
try to quilt
need?
my own rug. Thank
Make
you
a
very
video
much.
series out of it. I mean, you did Power Wash Sim, do quilting sim.
Hey, have you played Power Wash Sim? It's a great game. Very therapeutic.
It looks great.
Looks stupid.
Quilting could be great too. Are you saying quilting is bad?
I'm saying quilting
Okay,
is
cool.
not my therapy of choice.
Oh, it's my therapy.
Howdy,
of choice
looking
you.
for
I just want to, because it hurts me a little inside.
Amazing.
Quilting
I
and
thought that
rug
thing was
making
done
are
for.
two different things. When
That'll
you
help me
quilt, you are not
transform what I
making
can
a rug,
offer the
just to be
troops.
clear.
That's fair.
I'll give you a little
Well,
extra
make a rug,
discount
make
the
a
next
quilt,
time
make
you
a
buy
blanket,
food
make
from
a
me.
sheet. I don't
Thanks
care. Make a
again.
pillowcase.
There we go.
Pretty sure that's just cutting a length of fabric. It's a sheet.
You
Some
got
of
a
the fabric
pressure
has to be
cooker?
put
Oh, you do
together
get
to
a
make it
pressure
into a
cooker.
sheet.
Dude, this fluffy
gonna-
shag carpet is $100. It's 8 by 10 feet. If I was to get like an acoustical panel that size, it would cost me several $100s.
Yeah.
And they have designs too.
Yeah, well, they look nice.
It would look nice. Why haven't I been doing this?
You'd have to just maybe get some grommets and some heavy hooks, and you could
There we
just
go.
grommet the
Oh.
carpet and
Let's
then
get
hang
outta
it
here
up.
now.
Revelation.
Oh my god.
I need one of those
You're
for
right.
I found
later.
a pillowcase for $3. It's like 18 inches by like 2.5 feet.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, they have fluffy throw pillows, which would be perfect base traps in the corners. I just make a padded room, and it would
I've
be
been up for
incredibly
too
cheap.
long.
It would be so much cheaper. Why have I not done this?
Oh, wait.
You're welcome. I have just innovated sound treatments.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you. I think you have. The Russians.
Did
were
the
onto
colonel
something.
send you?
What? Excuse me?
The Russians.
I was hoping
They're the
he might
ones
have
that
changed his
were,
mind.
You know, they're on to something.
They're on.
Those Russians.
I know. I've been crying.
just saying.
Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier.
The Russians
My
are
husband,
onto something.
he's a
All right.
ranger, and he
Um,
got
well,
murdered
there
by
you
a
have
pack
it,
of
everyone.
fiends.
The Russians
Goddamn
are onto
savages
something.
laid his
We don't know
body
what.
out to
No, they're
rot.
the ones that typically put
Brass
rugs
won't
on their
say it
wall.
to me straight, but
So
they
isn't that a
mean to
Russian
leave
thing?
Esteban
That would
out
be
there.
Russian rug wall.
is that a thing?
Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's
You
totally
never
a thing.
lost anybody,
Look,
have you?
Look at this happy
Not
Russian
like
couple
this.
that I'm about to put in the
Never
Discord.
had to think
Look at
about
this
that
happy Russian
person
couple
you
with
love
their
all
carpet on the wall.
alone out
Look at
there,
this.
Well,
cooking
that's
in the
just
sun like
hanging-
meat.
I don't know if that's
NCR
specifically
never
Russian,
leaves a
just sort
soldier
of hanging
behind.
like a tapestry type thing. My parents had one of those.
Is
Mr.
that one just a
Idebaut,
guy laying on the
Esteban's
floor?
body is
I know where it is.
On the wall. Look, here's this. Okay, if this doesn't showcase exactly what I'm talking, look at this last picture. See?
Oh my
You see?
God, is that Andrew Driver? Is that
Freaking
Is that
NCR
Buffalo down there?
incompetence.
You said Andrew Driver.
I know. That's not his name. It's fine. It's
That's
fine.
Adam. Adam is his name. It's pretty close.
Almost.
That's his
Stuck
cousin,
on.
Andrew Driver.
You're probably not
That's
wrong.
an on-purpose joke. Everyone calm down.
Andrew's making a face like he just farted and cleared the room.
Oh, it's great.
I'm level, what,
We should get
23?
some Russian rugs
24
then,
now?
Mark.
You know,
I
you
don't
could save yourself the
remember.
trouble. You don't have to buy rugs. Just get a sledgehammer, smash your walls, and make them like uneven, jagged
Nice,
surfaces
nice.
that bounces everywhere anyway.
Okay, well, that's a little barbaric. I have to go to class.
Oh, you know what's under there? There's insulation under there, probably, which is pretty sound assured. I bet. Listen, this is not what we're doing. Okay, great small talk.
Does the insulation match the drape?
Thanks, Food.
We've officially revolutionized an entire industry
Alright.
that has all its own briefings and practices. But what we're here for today is talk about my topic, which I'm kind of excited about. It's one of those ones where this might be embarrassing. I hope it's embarrassing, but we'll see. Today's topic of conversation is things you learned way too late in your life. Everyone has seen like those posts, right? Like, I was today years old when I realized that you drink out of the top of a cup. I don't know.
And now we
But
take the
I
long
have one.
walk that
Everyone
takes
at home,
about
please try to
5
drink out
to
of the
8
top of a cup.
minutes.
Yeah.
I dare you to. You can't do it. You cannot drink a
It's not that
glass out
long.
of the
It's
top
like
of the
more
cup.
than.
I
It's more like
challenge you to
3,
try.
but.
No, dude, no, you can. You absolutely can. Trust me.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I've got a real
Oh,
embarrassing
whoops.
one.
I mean, you
Well, I
could
have
do
one
this.
that defines kind of my
if you
relationship
can
to
get lucky.
English language, and has still to this day shakes my faith in my knowledge and ability to write and read English. And the way it came up was even more embarrassing.
You're
because I
better
didn't
just
get to learn
carrying
it
him.
privately. I feel like you don't get to learn it privately. But mine, since I brought this topic up, I'll start it off. The word finish. How do you spell that? If you're finishing a race, how would you spell that?
Oh,
F-I-N-I-S.
damn it.
ISH.
You would be correct. Until my senior year in high school,
You gotta be
living in a
one
world
strong
with
man
spell
to be
check,
able to pick up
which
a
I
guy
used
wearing
aggressively 'cause
the
I'm always
combat
paranoid about
armor
misspelling things.
like
I
that.
wrote that word
Ranger
as
armor,
F-I-N-N-I-S-H,
plus a dead body that probably weighs
Ah,
around 160
which
pounds.
is, yeah,
give or
is
take.
describing culture or things.
Plus
of people
armor that probably
from
weighs another
Finland.
good 40
I
pounds,
didn't
give or
learn
take.
That was not how you spell that until I
You're
was
pretty much
18
lugging
years old.
around
I'd like some
200
oak
pounds of
finish.
dead weight.
No one told me. That's the part that really upsets me. I had a bunch of teachers, all my teachers until college, and people and my parents reading my. Well, I don't know if I ever showed my parents my homework. I tried to hide that from them, but no one ever told me. And it's a word, so spell
This is
check
so
never
stupid.
saved me. But I was working on a group project my senior year of high school with a buddy of mine, the guy who was the best man at my wedding, actually. We were working on this thing. We were writing something, a paper.
Oh my God, are you
proofreading it,
okay?
And for
You
some
gotta get to a
reason,
medic.
this paper used
Doc-
the word
How
finish.
could you sacrifice your body
not
like
the,
that?
Not the nationality, the other type, finishing something. And like
There must be some
20
kind of
times.
code of honor
in
you
like
wrolled
a,
yourself to.
5 pages or something. And
We'll
I
make
wrote it, and I
sure,
was really
Ranger.
happy with it. And he was going over it, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I think spell check screwed
I'll
you over.
leave 'em to
Spelled,
you."
Spelled finish wrong like every time in this paper." And I didn't just like, "Oh yeah, dang it." I was
There you
like, "No, that's how you spell it."
Oh no.
Back to
We
camp
had a
care.
fight about this because he was like, "No, that is absolutely not how you spell it. There's one N in that word." And I was like, "I have been writing this word my entire life, my dude. I know how to finish writing the word finish, and there are 4 N's in those 2 finishes." We had it out. He thought maybe I was joking. I'm not sure. He didn't take it very seriously, but it was one of those things for me where I couldn't let it go. Probably because I realized at some point how wrong I was and how embarrassing that was. But yeah, spell check really dicked me over, and I know how to spell finish now, both of them different ways, and I know when to use them.
That's good.
How many points do you get for your story?
-5 points for being a moron.
Is this just only going to be a negative episode, like who's the lowest because we're stupid?
I don't know. It depends what you learned and when it happened, I guess.
I deserve to lose more points than you.
Wait, you seem like you've got a real banger. What's the title of your whatever? What happened? Tell me.
Oh, I'll call it female parts.
Okay.
So,
Well, yeah, presumptuous. Mark.
so, Mark,
No. That means stop. I don't
so,
know. Stop saying so. What are you doing?
I'm still saying so.
Stop.
I'm saying SEW, so.
Stop.
How you make
Stop.
rugs?
Stop.
Did you
Stop.
start looking for Esteban?
Mark, do you have one, or do you cede to Wade?
They put him in a
I
box?
see the Wade.
With a
I don't
flag and all?
see the Wade. I couldn't
I
see.
hope so.
No, I see.
He'd have
No,
been
see,
proud.
it's-
You
see,
can see.
You're
see-
too good
no,
for this
seed
rotten
is-
town.
I see my
First
time.
kind
Is that-
thing anybody ever did for me in
yield.
Esteban.
Please don't seed
You
me.
ever need anything, all you need to do is...
Yeah, you can seed.
I seed.
Don't S-E-E-D me.
Now what?
CEDing you. It's fine.
You can finish me.
No.
Neither of those is good.
Oh.
I guess we
This
go
episode of
to.
Distractable is sponsored by BetterHelp. Happiness is hard. Feeling content, feeling like you've got everything taken care of, like you're on top of life, it's hard. I know it's hard for me. And BetterHelp can help you if you find yourself in that situation. They can assess your needs and match you with your very own licensed professional therapist, and you can start communicating with them in under 48 hours. This is not the place to go if you are experiencing a crisis. This is also not some self-help seminar. This is professional counseling done securely, privately, online.
And it's also not a huge.
I suppose we could go to gun runners. Oh wait, I need to get out of this building.
It's a big step to take, but at the end of the day, if you have a problem,
I need to
you
go
don't think is
grab
huge,
a
but you
bunch of.
just need to
I wish I had the
that's
long
what
haul
they're there for.
perk.
You can find do better. And if you don't like the counselor that you first find, you can change them out.
I don't have the long
BetterHelp
haul
provides a
perk
broad
yet.
range of expertise, which may not be available locally otherwise, but worldwide, BetterHelp can provide that help.
You can visit betterhelp.com/distractible. That's BETTERHelp.com/DISTRACTIBLE and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge
Suppose I
of
can
their
go back to
mental health
Novak and
to help
load everybody
and
up with
experience
stuff and then
professionals.
sell
So many
things
people have
and
done this, in fact, that
knock
BetterHelp
down
is currently
prices
recruiting
on
additional
things.
counselors in all 50 states.
I need to get some more
And
ammos
they've given
anyway.
us
I'm
a
getting
special
low.
offer for Distractible listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/distractible. All right, what was the title, Wade? Ladies part, women's part?
Female part, it doesn't fucking matter.
I'm excited.
So,
tell me.
when I was very young, like 3-4 years old, maybe even younger, my grandparents used to like have my cousin and I take a bath together. And you know, when we were really little, but like I had this image in my mind of like what a female body like looked like just based on being a kid. And when we got to the point in life where we got health class, I remember like learning about, you know, the different anatomies between boys and girls. And it dawned on me like, wait, girls have babies. How do they pee while there's a baby in there? And then, you know, through health class, I was like, oh, okay, there's a separate tube for that. So in my brain, that meant there was a separate hole for that, which meant like I thought, you know, at the between the, I don't know what to call this, below the belly button, I thought there was just a hole, not the vagina, but just another hole that girls peed out of.
Like on the front of their body, just somewhere south of their belly button.
Yes, like on the front of their bodies, there was just a hole.
Sure.
And even through health class, all the diagrams were always like internal images. They didn't just show you like the outside of a naked person. And so for some reason, I continued to believe that. And at some point in life, I did happen to see a naked person, and I was concerned. And I asked them what happened to their pee hole. And they were very confused. And the mood may or may not have been ruined by my wondering of why they didn't have a pee hole.
If you can remember, how exactly did you broach that? How did you phrase that question? And how old were you? You were, I assume, you know, making out and or doing whatever with like a girlfriend or whatever.
Let's go to gun runners.
When was this, Wade?
I was a legal adult.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly how the conversation was broached, but I do remember I was just looking and very confused because they looked more like a Barbie doll in the front than I imagined. Because I was like, I thought there'd be some kind of hole.
Fine by me.
Some kind. Like, you know how on the tip of our penis there's like a hole that you pee out of, and I expected there just to be like on the lower part of their stomach just a hole. And it was mind-boggling to me. I was like, man, they really conceal that out of us. And whenever it was explained to me how it all worked, I was very, very embarrassed, and it's embarrassing even telling that story, but I was much, much older than I should have probably been when I learned that.
Did that person explain that to you, or did that just end that entire interaction and then subsequently somebody
No,
explained?
that person explained it to me. That was
Oh, that's very generous.
Yeah, I think that they found it, I don't know, cute in a way that I was so fucking stupid. So yeah, imagine being in the mood and all ready to go, and all of a sudden you stop to figure out that there's not a separate pee hole.
Well, what fascinates me is, like, you know, the hole on the tip of a penis is very small, right? So how big do you think this hole would be that you would like? How close were you looking? Like, did you really like?
Well, when I realized there was no pee hole, I looked even closer to find. I went on an expedition.
Without getting too graphic about it, to that point in your life, had used all manner of toilets, and you had seen that men and women use the same toilets. Did you ever imagine how a woman might have to sit on a toilet given your expectation of how their systems worked?
I thought it was low enough. I thought it was pretty close to the vaginal opening, right? So I figured it was the same idea. I just figured they would pee instead of having like the fire hose like a dude. I figured it just like trickled down the front and just dripped off.
Okay, just to be clear, you do know that like what you're describing is not too far off. Let me just make sure you do know there is a pee hole. It's just not where you thought it was, right?
Yes,
he said that.
I know how it works. I just thought it was
more in front,
higher up and visible.
Right. Okay.
To the naked eye.
Because I didn't want this conversation and people listening at home being like, "Does Wade still not know that there's a pee hole?"
No. I know how it works now.
Okay. Just checking.
Believe me, I know. But I thought that there was the belly button, the pee hole, and the vagina.
Right. Yeah.
But you could visibly see all three.
Can I sell more shit? Because that's a lot of cash.
I'm trying to clarify. There is a belly button, a pee hole,
I don't got much cash right
But
now.
if you're looking at a person straight on, you don't just see like a hole right below their, like a little bit below their belly button for peeing.
Okay. If I pull up a diagram of a vagina, can you
Yes,
tell
the
me where
urethra is a different thing. Yes, the urethra leads to a different hole. Than, yes, I know, but it's all.
What can I
contained
sell?
in one area. It's not a separate hole. It's somewhere else.
I feel like part of Wade's problem might just be that he learns really slowly.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It could be.
It's not that you learned this too late in life. It's just that you were continuing to learn it as you continued to age, and at some point that became unacceptable.
We are all learners. Lifelong.
Yeah,
I guess
think I'm
that's
doing a bad
more
job
acceptable.
This.
No, I get it. But then you keep going a step further, being like, haha, that does not there. And I'm like, it is there. It's just not where
It's gonna be like a couple,
belly button, just see
at least roughly 1,000.
Right. Okay, good. We're all good.
God dang.
See, I thought girls basically had two belly buttons. One was a belly button and one was a pee hole.
Right. Okay. Man, why don't we put more utility in our belly buttons? I feel like that's like an overlooked resource that we could tap into.
What utility?
I would eat so much healthier if we could just open up our belly buttons and put in like other foods. I would eat tacos.
What utility would you put in your belly button?
Well, I don't know. Like it's another access point. It could be something, you know? I don't know. It's there. We might as well use it, right?
How big is your belly button?
Oh, it's not big, but it could be more capacious. Like everything could be enhanced.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna stretch out your belly button with like people do when they gauge their ears?
That's a lot of cash.
Progressively larger belly button gauges so you could fit
All
more
right.
stuff in there.
Yeah, you see this? My intestines in there.
Or sexual purposes.
Welcome,
you could have
Sarah
anal,
or Matt.
vaginal, bellial. I want you to tummy fuck me.
God.
Fuck.
Never mind. Forget I said anything. No utility.
Yeah, no, Mark, I like your idea of tummy fucking. That's a lot. That's good utility. You're right. You're right.
That's not my idea. That's
Yeah,
not
you're
mine.
right. I'm giving you credit, Mark.
I don't want credit.
Anyone that's had to have a tube put into their throat, like for breathing, that's like a heavy smoker. Do you think they've
Yeah.
ever used that hole for,
Breathing? No.
fucking?
Oh,
No. I don't like that image at all.
Ah!
I'm imagining any individual who has I believe those
Kicked
are
out of the tops. I'm kicked out of the
I'm
Lucky
imagining you need
38.
to keep that
Kick out
fairly
of the
clean
Gamora.
and not do sex.
So what am I missing?
ever,
I'm kicked out of the White Glove
Probably
Society
supposed to, but that doesn't mean that.
for gambling.
I like that you
It's hard
found
to
this
sleep in this
nerve
place,
for
I
Mark.
tell you.
Apparently making anything into something you have
Tops.
sex with is just a big thing for Mark.
White Glove
Oh,
Society.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a
How do
big
you-
thing for me. I'm sure no one listening at home is like, no, I don't want to hear about that tummy fucking. No, I don't want to hear about someone's stoma being improperly utilized. No, I don't want to hear it.
Would your penis start being digested by stomach acid if you did that?
What?
Oh my God, Wade! Please stop demonstrating how little you understand things.
What?
Never mind.
Maybe you're assuming someone has acid reflux in this situation. I don't know.
Not the
Anyway.
throat. I mean, if you tummy, you went right to the tummy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Is your belly button open to the inside of your stomach, Wade? Is that what you're operating under right now?
I don't know how long. So to be honest, I don't know how long the cord or whatever.
I'm fucking tired. I'm
The tube?
kind of.
Tube?
I don't know
Explain.
what to do.
Whatever.
Expand.
All right. So.
What's
all
my
right, so listen, this
quest?
has
Put a
been
spell on
fucking 30
you,
years
old
that I've been thinking about this,
card.
but I'm not a
You wear
parent.
the
So
breath.
whenever you're born,
Don't
you
tread
have an
bear,
umbilical cord,
render
right? They cut
upon
the umbilical
onto
Yeah, the
Caesar,
umbilical
side
cord is how
bets.
you are fed as a baby, right? Nutrients pass
Yeah.
through and.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright,
And what part of you does that not go into your stomach? Is it, like, where does the
Happy
umbilical
Trails
cord on the
Expedition.
inside lead?
Part of me wants to
Union.
laugh in your face, but part of me also does have to admit I don't know
Science
for
fiction.
sure that the umbilical cord doesn't somehow interface with the digestive tract. But I would bet a fair amount of money it don't.
But it's gotta get
Yeah,
into
I'm
your
done
system
for
at the point
tonight.
Where like the nutrients are distributed through your
It's been
body, and
fun,
that
though.
typically is the digestive system. So what does it do? Does it just go straight into your stream? Does it?
You know, that's actually a good question. I gotta look it up. I don't think it goes to the intestines.
I don't actually know that.
All right, listeners, here we go. We are 30 plus years old, and today we're
22
learning what
hours,
the umbilical
21
cord
minutes,
does.
almost a
Okay.
full
How
day
does
of
a
playing.
baby in the womb eat?
The umbilical cord contains Wharton's jelly?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
done. You guys
I
have a
don't
good
like that
night.
name, whatever
Okay,
you just said.
the umbilical cord contains